include within my teaching is to constantly remind students that judging is completely subjective. Meaning there is no logic, there is no clear path. It's very unnerving to hear this. It's very disturbing, isn't it? Right? We want our children to succeed because they are the best. And if they are the best, we want them to get that job, right? Or we want them to get that spot in the university, not someone else who is undeserving or just sort of looks pretty. That wouldn't be right. So I make the students aware that the judges are all different. So in the interview process, you have to focus on being logical. You have to show that you have emotions. You have to show that you are creative. You have to show that you're innovative. You have to show that you have instinct, business instinct, investor instinct. You have to show that and all the different things that people are looking for in a leader. And that's your child, that student, has to demonstrate it within 20 minutes of that interview. This is a skill that not only will help them in the interview process for college, but will also help them in the interview process to get into some corporation. Years ago, I was very lucky to have a guest speaker for my economics class. His name was James Chu, and he worked at Goldman Sachs, and he retired at the age of 28. He chose to retire at the age of 28 because annually he was pulling in over, with bonuses, $12 million a year. Yeah, wow, exactly. So then I asked Jim, what do you want to do now? He says, well, I want to work on politics. I want to work on students' public speaking and knowledge about the world. I'm like, why? I asked James. And James said, because I went to a private school in Vancouver, and then I applied to Weyarton in Pennsylvania to their business school. And right out of business school, as soon as I graduated with my MBA, he said to me, I interviewed for Goldman Sachs. I was top of my class. And do you know what the interview question was? And it was only one. What do you know about world politics? What do you know about what's going on in Iran right now? That was the only question. It required that he reads the news every day and that he is able to connect what's going on in Iran to the price of oil and how it would affect US oil reserves, and then whether or not Goldman Sachs should be investing in oil. The interview is not going to be easy. The interview is going to be general, and they're testing you. Are you useful to us, or are you just coming here to collect a paycheck? Right? So that's what I work on with students.